What's up, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. This is Oliver from Henan Holdings. And for today's live stream, we mainly introduce the modern cassava processing technology. So if you do have any questions that is related to the garri business or potato starch, sweet potato starch, cassava starch, and cassava flour business, you can all just leave your comments in the comment area. And before I start to introduce about our company, about our processing technology, I'd like to spend some time to introduce you guys about our company. We are called Henan Holdings. Since 2011, we started to do the garri business and the starch business. And basically, so far we got more than 13 years experiences to producing the equipment for you guys. And our company, it is based in China, but we do have our overseas office and overseas stock, overseas factory in Nigeria. So if you are living in the nearby countries and you want to have a visit, you can just leave us a message like what kind of the processing technology you want to know more, and what kind of the equipments do you need, so that according to our basic information and according to your basic information, we can give you a customized design according to your needs. And by the way, we do have an engineers team. Which more than 20 engineers. It is working in our team. So no matter for the project consulting, for the installation, or for the after sales, we all have a strong team. It is waiting for you. So if you want to start your sweet potato starch business, we are your best choice. Or if you do need anything, you can just feel free to leave in the comment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, waiting for your comments. And for today's live stream, just like I said, we mainly introduce the garri processing technology, the garris, and the cassava starch and something just like this. And later, I will show you guys every detailed information about our processing technology. So if you want to do the business, you can just say something in the comment. I am waiting for your comment, ladies and gentlemen. And let me make it more bigger. Alright, welcome to the live, ladies and gentlemen. And especially for the garri processing line, we do have different equipments it is using over here. And let me just from the beginning and show you guys one more time. You guys can see this is our garri processing technology, and this is the workshop that we have, and we can give you a customized design according to your basic needs. Have a check. This is like basic needs for the whole processing line. Let me check. Do I have what is there voice? So the first equipment that we use, it is actually called the feeding hopper. You guys can see at the bottom that is actually have a vibration device. It is keep vibrating to put all of the raw material on this build conveyor in a regular speed, so that to make sure for the afters equipments, all of the material can be totally processed, and to make sure the final garri's quality, and to use certain amount of the raw material to obtain more of the garris. This is the feeding hopper. And of course, later I will show you guys the real videos from our provides clients. So if you are interested, you can just say something, let me know. Or if you would like to get the informations and get the 3D videos over here, even after this live stream, you want to watch about the 3D videos more, and discuss with your team how to choose the equipments, you can say it in the comment, and our assistant will directly send these 3D videos for you guys, so you can as a reference check about the equipments. So you guys can see this is our feeding hopper. At the bottom there is actually a vibration device, and maybe I can show you what is the function over here, because it is relatively a really good one. Let me show you about that. Alright, you can just wait here for a second. Let me show you how does this vibration device look like. Yeah, can you see? This is our vibration device. So during it is working, it will keep vibrate to push all of the material get on this bell conveyor in a regular speed. Get on this regular speed. Especially if you have large scale of the raw material, this one it is really useful. And this one it is for potato and sweet potatoes. Check about it. And this is our bell conveyor, a really special one. The friction it is large enough to transport all of the raw materials from the inlet part to the next machines. And also you guys can see over here, due to the reason that we obtain the raw material by using the machine, so there are so many impurities it is inside. Oh, hold a second. If you are from here, hold a second. I believe it's about no for this one. Yeah, check about it. This is our vibration device, and this is our feeding hopper. Welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. And alright, let's check about next equipment. I mean, just like I said, there are so many impurities it is mixing together. So if you do have a large scale of the things you want to handle, this machine is so perfect for you guys to choose. And for the next part, let's back to the over here. Let's keep checking. Alright, over here, this one it is actually called a dry sieve. For this one, it is mainly used to remove the impurities, like you just check about it. In the raw material, there are so many impurities, it is not like the clean material. But if you have like small scales of the raw materials, you can totally skip about this one because there is no use for you guys, and to save about the investment. And you can totally done it by using the workers to wash it, to clean it, to pick about the clean raw materials by manual work. It also can do. And for this one, just like I said, the main function is to remove the impurities, like the big impurity that basically you can see through it by your own eyes. And at the bottom for this equipment, there are so many gaps. It is adopted on the bottom, so the impurities will automatically drop at the bottom. And over there, you guys can see this is the outlet. It will automatically drop, so you can set a wooden box or a garbage bin or a plastic bag at the bottom to collect the impurity, to make the whole workshop clean and tidy. Hold a second. Where is my mouse? Oh, it is here. So this is our dry sieve, and let's check more about it. And by the way, there is actually a helix design. It is adopted inside. So when it is working, it will keep rotates, and the helix design will push all of the raw materials going forward. And during this part, all of the raw material will rush to each other, and the impurities will automatically drop at the bottom. So yeah, check about it. This is how does it work. And then this one, ladies and gentlemen, have a C. This one, it is actually called a paddle washer, or you can just call it like a paddle washing equipment. You guys can check about the video. The equipment inside of the video, it is actually made of double slot, but according to your needs, we can get into like single slot or triple slot. It is absolutely fine. And by the way, for the equipments, it adopts counter current washing principle. What do I mean by using counter current washing principle? It is because the water's flow direction, it is totally against the raw materials flow direction, because we will put two of the valves at the bottom. So normally we will turn on 1/3 of the inlet parts valve, so all of the like the water will totally from the outlet part moving to the inlet part, but our the raw material, it is flowing in his own way. So we, by using this reason, we can make it into a counter current washing principle. And the equipment, it is called paddle washing equipment. Why do we call that? It is because there are so many paddles, it is inside. So when it's working, the paddles, it is rotates and push all of the raw materials moving forward. Okay. And what is the most important thing for this one? Just like that, we can make into a double slot, triple slot, or single slot to prolong the washing process, washing type, to make sure the final washing effect. And what's more about this one is the water that we use, it is adopt reusable water, because for this whole system we do set the polluted water clean system. And later, if you guys interested, I can definitely show you guys more detailed information for that. And if you want to do the garri business, and if you are lacking about the machines, didn't know how to choose the equipments, you can just leave your comments down below. All right, waiting for your questions. Let's check more about it. Counter current washing principle. And about this one, it is really suitable for like cassava, those kind of raw material. But if you want to do the potato, sweet potato, or something just like those big size, really thick about the raw materials, we do have another equipment which is called the rotary washing equipment. So if you do need that one, we can show you guys later about that equipment. This one, it is our paddle washer. And after this one, actually you guys see at the bottom, there is, inside of the bottom, there is a like the bottom net, and stone sink design, it is adopted inside. So after this whole system shut down, you can open about the equipment and clean about the impurities regularly. And then it is our belt conveyor again. The belt conveyor again. And this one, let me just stop here to show you guys more about the cassava peeling machine. There are 3 types according to the processing capacity: 1 ton per hour, 2 tons per hour, and 5 tons per hour. And according to the material, this equipment can make into contact material stainless steel and all stainless steel. I mean, the cassava of skin, it is hard, and inside is relatively fragile. There are 2 layers of the skin. The first, it is brown skin. It is very thin, and it is really easy to remove. It is really easy to remove, but it has always been a problem to fully remove the second hard cuticle without damaging the inside. But our company, Henan Jun Holdings, developed the cassava peeling machine. It adopted the sand roller peeling machine to peel off the hard cuticle of cassava one by one without damaging the inside. And the surface of the processed cassava, it is smooth and with less loose. It is mainly used in epidermis and the subcutaneous cuticle of cassava raw materials removal. And for this peeling machine, it is widely used in raw material peeling treatment of cassava products like garri processing line, cassava slice processing line, small cassava flour processing line, something just like this. Welcome MG, welcome to the live stream. Let me send you about our business card. If you do need anything, just put it in your comment, all right? And especially if you are watching the live stream from YouTube or from the Alibaba, you can directly let me know what do you want, which kind of the equipments do you want, so that I can show more detailed information for you guys. Welcome Patarajit, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. This is Oliver. Oh, this is Oliver. Happy to see you guys here. All right, let's keep checking for this one. And for the peeling machine, it works with the spray heater during the working process. During the peeling process, it is cleaned while peeling, and the water emery clothing has a better peeling effect if there's a water. And hey, thank you so much for put our WhatsApp number and our email address in the comments. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for your help. And the spray water is also continuous on the emery roller, and the cassava raw material, it is for washing. On the one hand, it can wash away about the dregs attached on the water sandpaper and maintain its friction so that the peeling of cassava can be continuous. And on the other hand, the cassava is rinsed so that the peeled cassava can directly enter the subsequent processing. For the dregs collection device, it is designed at the bottom of the equipment to avoid the splashing. And let me show you about the dregs collection device. It is adopted at the bottom. Yeah, you guys can see. This one, it is a dregs collection device. It is designed at the bottom of the equipment to avoid the splashing of the residues and the switch. It is recommended to dig a drainage system on the ground to keep the workshop clean. And the peeling machine, it is equipped with 4-stage motor and a reducer. I mean, the speed of the 4-stage motor, it is generally can rotate 1,500 rounds in 1 minute. Considering about the sleep rate, the actual operation is about 1,450 rounds in 1 minute. So a reducer is required to reduce the speed, and the speed of the sand roller and the screw auger can be adjusted. The speed of the sand roller is adjusted by the frequency converter, and the screw auger is adjusted by the stabilized speed regulation handwheel, which is above the feeding port of the peeling machine. And when the cassava raw materials has more solid when it is time, you can properly adjust the speed of the sand roller and slow down the speed of the auger to ensure that the raw material achieved an ideal peeling effect, and vice versa. This is our peeling machine. I mean, if you didn't know how to choose the equipment, you can just put your question, just put it in the comment, alright? Because there are a lot of types of the peeling machine on the market. The first one, it is emery roller peeling, which is more suitable for cassava processing due to its high peeling rate. And second one, it is like the stainless steel brush peeling, which is also our design. Like we normally use it a few years ago, and the final test machine peeling effect, it is just like average, and the steel wire fall off seriously, which is easy to damage. And it is easy to get stabbed on the top of cassava. The finished product of cassava process, it is used for food. Once the steel wires are mixed into the subsequent processing, it is really dangerous. So when you're choosing the equipment, you have to pay more attention about its material and about its working process, like how does it work. Like the third type, it is like plastic brush roller peeling, which normally people will use it in the potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, and other thin skin materials. And the disadvantage, it will easy to get transformation. And the fourth one, it is called nail roller design. The nailing roll, it is easy to separate cassava and cassava skin into one piece, and the loss is relatively large. So before you choose about the equipments, do more search on the internet, do the comparisons with different companies, because some companies will tell you our equipment, it is the best, it is the most high efficiency equipment in the market. Because 1 year earlier, I was in a live stream of other companies, they are using about the plastic one. And there is a viewer ask, can I use these equipments to like peel off the cassavas? And the live streamer said, yes, of course, this is our peeling machine. We can peel like the sweet potatoes and carrots, and also for the cassavas. But this one, the plastic brush roller peeling one, it's only suitable for thin-skinned materials. And the disadvantage, it is really obvious. It is easy to get transformation. So before you make your decisions, before you purchase before you place the order, do the comparisons with different companies' equipments and then make the choice. And our company, it is called Jun Holdings. We started to do the garri business and the cassava flour, cassava starch, potato starch, sweet potato starch, starch business since 2011. So basically, so far we got more than 13 years experiences to producing the equipment. Our factory, we do have 3 of the factories in the total. 2 of it is based in China, 1 of it is in Nigeria. And the final amount in China's, the factory's final amount, it is about 40,000 square meters, large enough, and we do have more than 200 workers producing the equipment for you guys. And for our equipment, we do have 1 year's warranty. So do not worry about after I place the order, if there's something happen, if the equipment, if the machine is broken, what should I do? Do not worry about it. We do have 1 year's warranty. No worry. And there are a lot of people often ask me about the wearing parts. Our emery roll, it is designed with a round roll wrapped with the emery paper. It only needs to change the sandpaper after long-term operation instead of replacing the entire roll, which reduces the operating cost. And when the peeling machine works normally, it runs 24 hours a day, and the sandpaper needs to be replaced every 2 months. And when changing the sandpaper, it is mainly the middle roller. It depends on the actual situation, and it is not necessary to replace all of them. And for the water consumption, because we just said for the peeling machine, we do put the water, the clean water, get into this equipment. Peeling during washing, the water consumption, it is actually depends on the condition of the materials. If the material it is dirty, you will use more water, and if it is clean, you will use less water. Generally, it is 1 to 1.5 tons of water per hour. And the spray water pipe, it is equipped with a ball valve, which can control the water volume according to the opening size of the valve. Yeah, welcome MJ. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Happy to see you guys over here. If there's anything I can do for helping you guys, just directly let me know. This is our peeling machine, and after this one, yeah, you guys can check. This is how we peel and washing the raw materials. After this one, we'll get the pure, clean, and high quality of the cassava tubers. And this one, let me just pose it here. It is our crusher. This is our crusher, and it is used to crushing cassava tubers. The particle size of the crushed material, it is relatively large, which can retain the original flavor of the cassava, and it is widely used in the garri processing or other cassava processing industry that do not require high crushing particle size. If you want to get the high, like the breaking rate, the equipments, we do have another equipment which called the rasper, which the breaking rate and the crushing particle size, it is really high. And the equipment structure is really simple, mainly includes about the lacquering roller, tools, the shafts, adjustment plates, racks, transmissions, and motors. The pin roll of the lacquering roller, it is made of 65 mm high magnetic steel. It is driven by the high-speed rotating rotor, and the surface of the lacquering roller contacts and plane the material to achieve the purpose of crushing the material. And there are 2 toothed shafts on the side of the lacquering roller as a material feeding device, which can assist feeding, and the crushing degree and feeding amount of material can be adjusted through the side adjustment plate. And the larger the gap, the larger the particle size, and the higher the processing capacity, and vice versa. The adjustment plate, it is made of full grade nylon 66, which is clean and hygienic. The crush material is directly discharged to the discharge port. And the equipment recommends the power input of the motor, and the transmission adopts the combination of belt, sprocket and gear, which can not only meet the needs of high-speed movement of the feeding roller, but also meet the working conditions of the low-speed feeding roller. It has a really good convenience, and according to the needs of customers, it can also be driven by the single-cylinder diesel engine, which meet the needs of customers who wants to move conveniently. For the accessories, we do have the bearings, sprockets, and driving belts. And there's one thing that I'd like to stress it one more time. The transmission belt is generally replaced at the whole instead of one or two of them. And the purpose of this is to keep the tightness of the belt consistent and avoid serious belt wear due to the inconsistent tightness. Hey, welcome to the live stream. And the summary, this is our crusher. You guys can see. If you guys do have anything that you don't understand or you want to know more, put your question in the comment. I am waiting for your comment, ladies and gentlemen. Just put it in the comments. And then after this one, we will do the fermentation. We will do the fermentations. Normally, we will do the fermentation for 2 to 3 days, but it is actually depends on your basic needs. After that one, we do have the hydraulic dehydrator. The structure is really simple. The hydraulic dehydrator. The hydraulic dehydrator, it is composed of hydraulic station, hydraulic disc, cylinder, barrel, control cabinet, pressure gauge. And the working principle, it is the motor rotates to drive the output of hydraulic oil. And the output direction of the hydraulic oil, it is controlled by the solenoid valve to drive the oil cylinder to reciprocate back and forth. And the hydraulic plate goes up and down together to realize the extraction and dehydration of the material. The hydraulic oil in the hydraulic station, it is recyclable. So there is no need to add, no need to replace. Can saving a lot of like the cost and the investment. Compared with the cylinder, the oil cylinder can generate great pressure. The maximum can reach to 50 tons, and the pressure it is stable, and the pressing holding capacity it is relatively strong, and the dehydration of cassava material can achieve a lower moisture content of 38% to 40% to reducing the subsequent frying and the energy consumption during the frying process. And the sideway design on both sides of the bottom, it is really convenient for pushing and pulling the barrel, and it is easy to put in or take out material, and the operation it is relatively simple and easy to use. It is also equipped with commercially available standard casters, which is convenient for our customers to replace and maintain. There is a tray for collection starch water at the bottom of the barrel, which the material is extracted and dehydrated. It will not be directly discharged on the ground. It will be collected by the tray. And on the one hand, it will ensure the cleanness of the workshop floor, and on the other hand, it will also collect pure starch slurry, dried to obtain the pure typical starch. Considering that the finished product of cassava process is for people to eat, the overall material of this equipment, it is made of food grade 304 stainless steel. And just like I said, the accessories, it is commonly used accessories include like the O-ring, the solenoid valve coils, which are shipped together with the equipment, and it is equipped with the detailed operation manuals to ensure that our clients can replace them by themselves. Really easy for the installation. Yeah, how about let me show you a video. Hold a second.
有买家进入直播间
Hey
了。
YW, welcome to the live stream. This is Oliver from Hunanjun Holdings. Currently, we are showing you guys the garri protecting line. And currently, about this one, it is actually called the dehydrator. And let me show you about the real video that our provides cleansing for us, so you guys can know it more better. Let me show you about this one. This is actually about our dehydrator. Check about it. Oh, this one, it is not that clear. Check about this one. This is manual work to make it. Thank you so much for a like. And the press, the squeeze, it is really strong. Just like I said, the maximized pressure can reach to 550 tons. And the pressure, it is really stable. The pressure holding capacity, it is relatively strong. And the dehydration of cassava material can achieve a lower moisture content of 38% to 40% to reducing the subsequent frying and the energy consumption during the frying process. Alright, let's back to that video and keep checking about it. And then it is our screw conveyor again to do the transportation. And this one, it is our fryer. Oh, this one, it is crusher. And then let me show you guys the cooker, or you can just like a pot, frying pot, totally according to your habitats. And let me just put here garri fryer. Yeah, can I show you guys about its inside? Yeah, you guys can see about its inside. I mean, the work, it is used for the processing of garri for the fryer, which is divided into stirring system and heating system. The agitating system of the stirring system is driven by the motor, and the heating system can adopt electric heating by using the electric or by using the gas fuel and fuel oil also. I mean, the steering mode method of the frying pan is eccentric steering. And the steering shaft is divided into a large shaft and a small shaft. The large shaft revolves around the center of the pot body, and the small shaft rotates on its own. So there is no dead angle in the steering, and the material is heated sufficiently and evenly to prevent the phenomenon of sticking. The blade of the steering shaft is made of food-grade nylon 66 material, which is resistant to high temperature, and the blade can be turned over, and the angle, it is flexible, which is convenient for fully stirring the material and making it evenly heated. And the heating part adopts the form of electric heating or fuel gas heating heat conduction oil, which had the advantages of the large heating area and high thermal efficiency. There is a special observation port on the frying pan, heated by the fuel and gas, which can observe the composition status of the fuel, which is convenient for monitoring. Do you guys have any questions, ladies and gentlemen? The work with the electric heating method has the interlayer, which contains the conduction oil. The heat transfer oil is a kind of special oil with better thermal stability, used for indirect heat transfer. It has uniform heating, accurate temperature control, can generate a high temperature under low vapor pressure, good heat transfer effect, energy saving, convenient transportation and operation. And the frying pan adopts the advantaged sealing structure to ensure that the heating transfer oil will not leak, and the operation is safer. And the spontaneous ignition point of the heat transfer, it is more than higher than 100 degrees. Even if the heating transfer oil leaks due to the improper operation, it will not cause a fire accident. And on the other hand, this is the design of the sealing structure and also ensure the cleanness of the transmission part and the part body. And the quality of the finished product, it is relatively good. And the amount of the heat transfer oil is estimated to be about 50 liters, and the heat transfer oil models are 320, 350, and 360. The higher the number, the higher the temperature resistance, and the heating transfer oil can be recycled. There is a special oil filling port on the frying pan. Fill the heater transfer oil from the oil filling port into the overflows from the overflow port, or fill quantitatively after the heat transfer oil filling is completed. Close the ball valve at the overflow port. And the works adopt stepwise frequency conversion speed regulator to adjust the speed and powder, and the power. The operation is more stable. Turn on the power switch. Set the control temperature. Turn on the heating control switch to start heating, and add material to start production after reaching the set temperature. Stirring speed and heating temperature can be set through the control panel, which is easy to operate and high in work efficiency. The whole frying pan is made of 304 food-grade stainless steel, and the thickness of the bottom of the pan is like 4 millimeters, which is really durable. And the frying pan is designed to be tideable, which solve the problems of difficult material discharge. The rag and pinion structure drive the pot body to turn over. With a large transmission ratio, the pot body can be titled to any angle without effort, and which is convenient for discharging. And what's more, to reduce the labor force and improve the production efficiency, this machine can also be designed at the automatic discharge system, controlled by the cylinders according to the to your needs without manual operation. And the work is composed with a pot body, frame body, a steering system, heating system, a speed adjusting transmission device, and a steering shaft. And the pot body turning system have a reasonable, compact structure, convenient installation, simple operation, and easy maintenance. Welcome to the live, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys do have any questions, do put your question in the comment, because I'm still waiting for your questions. This is a cooker. Our live stream will be end after 20 minutes later. So you guys can see, do you have any questions? If there's no more new questions, I will ending this live stream really soon, after 20 minutes later, alright? And the next one, it is our vibration sieve, and on the top there is a cooling system. This is our cooling system to cool down the temperature. Cool down the temperature. And this is a vibration sieve to make sure that the final quality of the garri, it is high qualities. So basically that is all about the machine in the garri processing line. If you guys do have any questions, you can just directly put your question in the comment. I'm still waiting for more questions. If this is your first time come to the live stream, do give me the subscribe so that next time we do a live stream will be noticed. And for each of the week, we are showing you guys different processing technology for our different materials, like the garris, like the cassava starch, cassava flour, potato starch, sweet potato starch business technology. We all have it in stock. So if you do need it, just put it in the comments. Still waiting for more. And let me change the videos for you guys. Let me change the videos for you guys and show you how is our equipments. Like no matter for the, yeah, let me just make it bigger. This is a real video that our provides clients send for us. And the equipment over here, it is dry side. It is connected with a bell conveyor. I mean, this one they are using about the workers to do the manual works. But if your budget is limited and if you do have a large scale, you can totally make the equipments get into by using the feeding hopper or using a truck to put it. I mean, there are so many impurities it is on the surface, and you guys can notice about the bottom for the dry side. Those are the impurities that is out of the raw materials. And this is our bell conveyor. I mean, for this one, for the videos one, the speed is really slow, but the speed you can adjust according to your needs to make it quicker or to make it more slower. You can all make it by using our equipment. And the friction, just like I said, it is really large enough to transport all of the raw materials. I mean, for this video, it is just like a test. So they didn't turn all of the like the equipments get into the working mode. They are just testing how does it work. And this is a paddle washer. This is the single slot one, but according to your needs, we can make it into a double slot or triple slot according to your needs. The paddles, it is keep rotates, push all of the cassava tubers moving forward and washing about our cassava tubers. And according to your needs, we can give you a customized design if you need. If there's no further question, I will ending this live stream after 18 minutes later. So do watch about our protecting technology. If there's anything that we can do for help, like sending you the 3D videos or showing you about our provides plans, about our provides projects, we can also offer you that. And let's see another one. This one, it is actually the dry sides. Yeah, can you guys see that? All of the things, it is the impurities. I mean, normally you can set a garbage bin or a plastic box at the bottom. If your capacity, it is not just like this large. Our company started to do the garri business, potato starch, sweet potato starch, cassava flour, cassava starch business since 2011. So far we got more than 13 years experiences to do the business. If you do want to know more about details information about our company, just say in the comment to let me know. This is the dry side, and let me show you something different about the paddle washer. All right, for the paddle washer, yeah, can you guys see clearly about our paddle washer? Yeah, for this one, it is a double slot, and I just show you guys the single slot. According to your needs, we can give you customized design. And if your materials it is purchased on the market, so normally it is clean. But if your materials it is directly obtained from the plant garden, there will be so many impurities on the surface, so you better to do it. And let's see another one. Yeah, this is another videos about our paddle washer. If you guys do have any questions, put your question in the comments. Please put your question in the comments. And then let me show you the peeling machine. Especially for this peeling machine, it is really high capacities. I'm sure you guys can directly know it after watch the video. Right? I mean, for this one it is for sweet potatoes, but it also can work in the cassava tubers. And let me show you the effect, the final. After peeling, all of the raw material will just look like this. After this peeling machine, we'll get the cleaned cassava tubers. Yeah, can you see? Can you see? Without damaging the inside, right? Without damaging the inside. This is the cassava tubers. Alright, let's checking the other videos. This is our new crusher. This one is our new crusher. Right, let's see another videos about our equipments. I mean, all of the videos, it is the feedback from our provider clients. And the hydraulic dehydrator just look like this. Just look like this. This is the hydraulic dehydrator. That is our provider client sent for us. Manual work. Yeah, can you guys check about the water? Just like I said, the water content after this machine, it is about 38% to 40%. It is much easier for the later process. And this one, I think it will be more clearly for you guys to see the effect of the no, this one for the dehydrator. Yeah, actually it's about this one. And the crusher machine, the crusher machine, and the frying pan. If you want to know more details about the frying pan, about our every equipment over here, you can just say something in the comment, alright? Say in the comments. And 10 minutes later, I will directly ending this live stream. So if there's no further questions, I will end it really soon. But if you do want to know more about our equipments, you can just let me know by put your question or tell me which part you're interested. Yeah, you can see this is really easy for the discharge. And all of the material for the garri processing line, when you get in touch with the food, it is made of stainless steel. No worry about with long times use, it will like damage. It will have the poison items, like damage human's body.
有买家进入直播
Do
间啦
not worry about that. Hi, welcome to the live stream. How are you, PW? How are you? Let me send you about our business card. Currently, we are showing you the garri processing line. And for our company, we start to do the garri business since 2011. So basically, so far we got more than 13 years experiences to do the business. And if you do have any questions, you can just directly put your question in the comment, all right? Waiting for more questions here. And since I just talked about every details already, I will show you some real video that our provides clients sent for us. How about the vibration device? I have already shown you guys for the, yeah, this is the vibration device. How are you, PW? Welcome to the live. Yeah, this is the vibration scythe. And yeah, maybe I can show you guys about how do we for the shipping. Hold on a second. Just give me a second. And over here for the no. Yeah, this is how we do the shipping. Can you see? This is our old factory, but actually we do have 3 factories in total. 2 of the factory it is based in China, and the total amount it is about 40,000 square meters with more than 200 workers producing the equipment in the market. And this is the old one, but we do have a new one which is really nearby. And since this year we start to have our overseas stock which is in Nigeria. So if you are living in the nearby countries, you can also contact with us. We can show more detailed information for our company and for our processing technology and for our detailed information here. This is also the garri processing line 3D videos. And let's check. Do we have? Yeah, we do have new videos here. It is all shooten by our provides clients. Let me just make it bigger. And also here. I think it's this one. Yeah. Hey, how are you, PW? Welcome to the live. Oh, let me just make this one bigger. This is also the video that our provides clients send for us. This is the dry side. The first one, it is our dry side. Can you see? This is our dry side. So normally we will suggest our provides clients to set this equipment at the outside to make the whole workshop clean. And this one, it is our peeling. It is our paddle washer. After remove those kind of big impurities, the cassava tubers will get into the paddle washer just like this. And this is a single slot one, but according to your needs, we can make it into a double slot or triple slot, totally according to your needs to prolong the washing process. Yeah, this is our the feeding pot. The feeding pot. So do you guys have any questions? If there's no further question, this live stream will be end after 7 minutes later. So do check about it. Do you have any questions? Or if you'd like to know more detailed information for our company, you can easily put your WhatsApp number or your email address in the comment, especially you are watching the live stream in the YouTube. But if you are watching the live stream by using the application of Alibaba, you can directly say something. Directly put your question in the comment. Our assistant will contact with you immediately. No matter you want the our provides project, like the address, or you want to have a visit by your own, you can all contact with us. Our equipment have been shipped to all over the world, about About 40 countries. About 40 countries. And let's see. Basically, that is all about our prototyping technology. For the 3D videos, I have detailed explained every machines, and for the real videos, I have already basically show you everything about it. Yeah, let's check it one more time for the feeding hopper, because there are so many people didn't understand why we have to using the feeding hopper, or why we have to remove the impurities by using the dry sieve and the paddle washer. You guys can see this is actually the videos that our providers clients send for us. There are so many impurities, like the leaves, like the mud, like the sand. It is all mixing together. If you are obtaining the raw materials by using the truck or by using some big machines, this is the real situation that you will get. You guys can imagine, without this equipment, all of the raw materials get on this belt conveyor in one time. It will easily shut down for this belt conveyor. So for the later steps, it is really hard to make sure that all of the raw material can be totally processed in the later machines, especially for like the cutting machine, the fryer. Yeah, if there's so many materials get into the machines in 1 minute, the equipment cannot be processed in all of it. So the final quality and for the garri rate will get totally influenced. And by the way, hold a second. For the cooking part, there's one more thing that I'd like to show you guys again for the cooking part, alright? This is the cooking part. Some of our provider clients would love to add the oils during they are cooking the garris. For example, some of them will directly add the palm oil or for the palm kernel oil to get into it to increase the final flavor and also for the colors. During frying, you can add some oils. Do you guys have any questions? If there's no further question, I will ending this one 2 minutes later. We are Henan Jun Holdings, and our company is based in China. But since this year, we do have our overseas stock and overseas factory in Nigeria. If you want to have a visit for the Nigeria's overseas office and for the Nigeria's stock, you can say something in the comment. We are waiting for more questions and waiting for more comments. And for our equipments, we do have different capacities like 1 tons per hour, 2 tons per hour, 5 tons per hour, or even 10 tons per hour equipments. We can all provide you that. Because since 2011, we started to do the garri business, potato, sweet potato, cassava starch business, cassava flour business. So far we got more than 13 years experiences to provide you the equipments. I mean, there are so many companies, it is purchase the equipment, place the order in our company because we do have our own factories. All of the equipments, we produce it by ourselves. So the price, it is really good, and the deal, it is really good. There's no middleman. Yeah, if you are doing the garri business or the potato starch, the starch and flour business, and if you can find our live stream, lucky you. The price, it is really good. This is the fryer. I mean, if there's no further question, I will ending the live stream 1 minute later. So you guys can see, do you have any questions? If there's no more, I will ending it. And by the way, our WhatsApp number and phone number, it is actually like +86 135 2661. Do you guys write it down? and 5783. Alright, that is basically all for today's live stream. Wish you guys have a really wonderful Monday. And I will see you guys tomorrow, because I believe tomorrow we still have one live stream. It is about our starch business. So if you're interested about the starch business, come back here tomorrow. We will show you guys more, alright? That's all for today's live stream. Have a good day. See you guys next time. Bye bye.